We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. And one guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
And the pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Looking up Acuna. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. As the AL strikes first, it's 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Batting second, from the Houston Astros, the shortstop, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting third, from the Los Angeles Angels.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0.
That's out.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
Alvarez.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Slider laid off for a ball. Martinez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. It's the American League One, the National League coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Coming to the plate now, Jean Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And it's fouled away. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Torres has it, and there's one away.
Batting second from the Los Angeles Dodgers.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fouled away. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Verlander take charge himself out there, and there's two down.
Batting third from the Milwaukee Brewers, the designated hitter, Christian.
And here's Christian Yelich now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The American Leaguers on top, 1-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike. Torres on at first, nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. From the stretch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Austin Allen.
In now, Austin Allen, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
The 2-0. Late that time for a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The set and the 2-1. This is skied into short left center. Segura has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. The AL out in front here, 1-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
1-0.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
Here it comes. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Nolan Arenado.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Set to deliver on 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Acuna digs in now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Verlander pauses. Here's the pitch.
Ball, back inside.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Mike Moustakas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line drive to center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the National Leaguers. They still trail 1-0. Jacob deGrom, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48, Jacob deGrom.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Acuna on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Two and two.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
A 1-0 delivery.
1 and 1.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Count even at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the American League.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Torres is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. This will look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale.
Chris Sale.
Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. The 1-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Wilson Contreras.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out. Too high.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's ready now. The pitch, and he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The batter, not shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
None out, runners at first and second. Fastball well outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Alvarez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Sale sets. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Trevor Bauer, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Trevor Bauer.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Jose Abreu.
First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Standing in, Austin Allen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Back up the middle. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. He's out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
1 run, 5 hits. No errors thus far for the American League.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Alex Bregman would be next. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. American League goes down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Corey Kluber is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 28, Corey Kluber.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And another foul ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, and it pulls the National Leaguers even at 1-1.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. ground ball right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Kluber pauses. Here's the pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this will be fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
John Ramirez.
2 men on, 2 out, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Looking to minimize the damage here. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Bregman has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the National League 2 and the American League 1. Jameson Taillon, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 50, Jameson Taillon.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Alex Bregman.
The shortstop, Alex Bregman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's inside.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Too high, ball 3. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Taillon has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy...
A drive that's got a chance. And that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the American League has come back now to tie it at 2. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now here it comes.
Down to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Zach Greinke, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 21, Zach Greinke.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Mookie as the National League has now taken a 3-2 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Showtrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In is Christian Yelich,
the designated hitter,
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Greinke stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and a 2-seam fastball. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count of your pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He went deep last time up. Greinke looks in. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Soler. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The NL leads this one 3-2. Marcus Stroman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 0, Marcus Stroman.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Ball
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in once again, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So digging in now, Jose Abreu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
A ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Drilled on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. AL down quietly. They trail 3-2. Daniel Mengden enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the American League, number 33, Daniel Mengden.
Here's Nolan Arenado. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Mengden, a 6'1" right-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a cutter, a slider, and a changeup. The 1-0 home.
Ball inside. Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Thank you.
Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. A couple of walks for him thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Set to deliver on 2-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he fouls this one off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Alvarez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch too low. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. NL leaves 1. They're up 3-2. Josh Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Now in the box, Austin Allen. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Aaron Judge will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. This is popped up. Freeman is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alex Bregman.
Jorge Polanco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 11, Jorge Polanco.
Ball 1. Hader was born in Maryland. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And now a pitch on the way. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. They're down 3-2. Aaron Judge stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Now playing center field, number 99.
Jorge Polanco is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Number 11, Jorge.
Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Aroldis Chapman.
Eduardo Escobar is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Jesse Winker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jesse Winker.
Fouled away. The pitch.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Wow, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's right there, and we're even at one.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Chapman sets, trying to work it full on 3-1.
We got full count.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Howie Kendrick will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Howie Kendrick.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Two out with the man at first. Strike taken up in the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Alfaro rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Goldschmidt.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-2. Eduardo Escobar will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the National League. Now playing right field.
Jesse Winker remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now in left field, number 33, Jesse.
Howie Kendrick will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Howie Kendrick. Now at shortstop,
Paul Goldschmidt stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now at first base, number 46, Paul
Kirby Yates has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
Carlos Santana is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Nelson Cruz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Cruz.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He's got it one away.
Up next to the American League, the designated hitter, J.D.
Tom Murphy will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 2, Tom Murphy.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the air to center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Jonathan Schoop will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Giancarlo Stanton will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Here's the payoff pitch, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready now, Jorge Soler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
David Robertson enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
David Robertson.
Jose Abreu will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch.
just like that one.
Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Drilled to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And a relay to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Now batting.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, Dero. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Stepping into the box, Austin Allen, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Aaron Judge would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting. The center fielder, Aaron.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the 0-2. This pitch is popped up. Arenado calls for it. And that ends the inning. Nelson Cruz remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
For the Americans. Now playing left field.
Jonathan Scope stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now at third base, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Brandon Workman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brandon Workman. Now at second, number 8, Jonathan Scope.
Jose Iglesias will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Your attention, please.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Iglesias is there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Brandon Crawford will come on as a pinch hitter.
National League. Number 35, Brandon Crawford.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 2-1. Fouled off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Judge has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. NL down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Brandon Crawford remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Chris Martin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit back up the middle. Moustakas has it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A runner at first with no outs here. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch hit back toward the mound. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the ninth.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Mike Zunino will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 10, Mike Zunino.
Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second now, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And he will be safe at the plate as he's able to sneak in ahead of the tag, and it's 6-4.
Well, that's a big base hit right there, D-Row. 2-run lead in the top of the ninth. Gives that pitcher a little bit of an insurance policy going into the bottom half.
Yeah, Dan, they've been throwing the ball real well. That extra run's going to bode nicely for this team right here. I'll ask you, if you're warming up and you get that extra run, how does it feel?
Oh, it's a relief. You can go out and just attack the first hitter. You don't have to worry about giving up a solo home run, costing you a tie game. So you pitch with a lot more freedom with a 2-run lead.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2, here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the American League 6 and the National League 4. Taylor Rogers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop in a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Nobody out, runner on first. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To the right side and through, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Chris Bryant will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out.
Yes.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Judge is going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 6-5 now.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Francisco Mejia will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Francisco Mejia.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
That's why you have to square early and give yourself a chance to really hone in on a strike zone. You can't attempt to bunt a pitch that's out of the zone. Have to find a way to take that one for a ball.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. In front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Josh Bell will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Fouled off. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And he fouls this one off. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. The tying run scores. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the National League is going to walk off a winner.
Man, that has to hurt. But in the other clubhouse, it's got to feel awfully good. They battled on every pitch, every at-bat. They found a way to scratch 3 runs across to win it. Impressive, to say the least.
And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
Well, I have no problem with this selection. He came out here to compete with the league's best players, and he really put on a show. That's what all-star games are all about, so this is well-deserved.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The National League All-Stars came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chris Martin gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious National League All-Stars, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.